Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden of the Rock here in beautiful Alabama. And I just got back from Tennessee, visited my friends Mark and Digger. Yeah, we'll start off the morning ride here with Mark and Digger's Hazelnut Rum at 80 proof. This should be good. So, anyway, during the day, if you see me working on your Xbox and you get it, and when you power it on, it flushes the toilet bowl, turns the shower on, and jerks off the cat, well, you know what happened right here. Anyway, yeah, Myles Young. Okay, buddy. Myles went ahead and purchased the console off the website, and well, here it is. It's all done. All right. We got a fat girl. He ordered a wireless adapter for it, and that's what we're gonna give him. And it's got a 250 gig drive, up and alliance servers, along with a 10-day trial. Purge 4.0, as well as BO2, MW3, and Ghost Outposts. You have Jiggy and Sentinel in there, and of course, the world famous Ncca 14 College Football Revamped mod with the game. Okay? So anyway, this is RGH 1.2. We're gonna fire it up. Alright? And hopefully with an insane amount of luck, this thing will boot, everything will be okay. I would hope anyway. I'm gonna direct your attention to the screen over here. Alright? As long as the video holds out, everything should be fine, I think. We'll see what happens. This monitor, I haven't been here in a week, so we don't know if it's going to do anything or not, or what it's going to do. I have no idea. Okay, it looks like, yeah, there we go. Okay, all right, good. Yeah, it was just fried. Okay, so anyway, all right, here we go. Now we're booting up. We're going to boot up an FSD dash. Now this is a 250 gig drive, so we had to get rid of Aurora because there's a lot of games on there, and we can't have it like. I can't have it with less than at least 3 gigs of storage, on the hard drive, free. Otherwise, it's going to wind up crashing and doing all kinds of stupid crap, and we don't want to do that. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, welcome to Alliance. Purge 4.0 is initiated. Life is good. Let's scroll through this, shall we? Under emulators, alright? We got FCUX, which is a NES emulator, okay, for Nintendo. And you got SNES 360. And you got MAME. You got Genesis Plus 360. And, of course, we have Game Boy Advanced, okay? So if you're into the nostalgic games, you're into the old consoles, and you're also into stand-up arcade and everything, there you go. Alright, Xbox Classic games, we got a couple we got 2 classic games on here. We got Tony Hawk's Underground and we got Halo 2. And of course we have our homebrew section where the tools reside, where you can blow the console up really easily, okay? Now, alright, Xbox Live Arcade. Alright, you got a myriad mind-boggling amount of arcade games on there as well. And then of course, we have our Xbox 360 games, okay? We'll start off with Advanced Warfare. We'll work our way through, as you can see. There's your Ncca 14. Alright, all that kind of good stuff, Minecraft, all that. All the games that we know, love, and play, and as much as I could fit on a friggin' 250 gig drive, alright? So anyway, there you go. Now, getting to the original dashboard, go to your homebrew section right here. Under the homebrew section, go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. You will see your name pop up. There you are. Okay, got it, good. Got 30 reserve days left. Bypass the sign-in. And you will see that we're up, we're online, we are live. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. Over in our fifth tab is our off-post, our BO2 cheats, our Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, and Modern Warfare 2 cheats, okay? To disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A, okay? So you can disable them or enable them, whatever you want to do. They come enabled right directly when you start the server up, okay? To get back to FSD Dash, press A on the Xbox Home. Alright, this also has FX menu on it as well as XCX menu 1.2. Alright, just to let you know. Alright, now we're going to go here, okay, and what I'm going to do here, alright, is we're going to go ahead and I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead, we'll sign in, just for the hell of it. Okay, and we will do some demonstrations here. Okay, we'll go to Xbox 360 games, alright. What I'm going to do first is we'll do BO2. Because BO2 has 2 GSC menus, Sentinel and Jiggy, that I want to show you. That's, that it is modded. Okay, and then of course it has the off-host. The off-host is the same for MW3, Ghost and all that. It's the same thing, same buttons. So we're going to use BO2 for a demonstration, okay? No special way to start it up. Just select it, hit A. The game will start. You'll see BO2 cheats loaded. You'll see BO2 bypassed. All right. Now for the off-host, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. All right. And then of course for Jiggy, hold in left trigger, push down and right thumbstick. All right. For Sentinel, it's holding left trigger, push down and right thumbstick. And then to back out of the menu for Jiggy, it's holding left trigger, push down and right thumbstick. It gets a little confusing, but once you get used to it, you'll be all right. All right. So we'll start it off. There we go. Okay. Now. I'm going to start up here, and we'll go to multiplayer. We'll hit that. okay? And then you'll see BO2 bypass and BO2 cheats loaded once again. Alright, now we'll do a local game real quick. Alright, there we go. We'll set up the bots. We'll do 9 of them. Okay, and then we're going to start the match, okay? Now listen, like I said, with the all-post, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. For Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. You're going to use A to select, X to back out, alright? So we're going to start the match here. And we're going to give you a little demonstration. We'll do it real quick for you. Just so you can, you know, I mean, it's been around forever. A lot of people know how to use it, but, you know, for guys who just got an RGH, you know, I mean, hey, what the heck. Okay, hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick. We're going to go to main mods. We're going to do quick mods, which gives us a bunch of stuff on there. Okay, then we're going to go down to bullets. We'll spice them up a little bit. We'll add swarms and grenades, and we'll add some dogs to it. What the hell? Okay, we'll exit out of that, exit out of that. Now, the all-post, D-pad left, X to select. We'll select all this crap and use the D-pad as well to motivate down. And let's see here, turn the aimbot on. We'll do on-screen. Okay, we'll do visible warning, proximity warning, target details. ESP menu, we'll turn that on. Put pyramids around them. Name, distance, weapon, and snap lines. Alright, we'll back out of there. Now we'll hit D-pad left. That'll close it out. When it turns blue, let them have it. Okay, we'll fly through the air thanks to Jiggy. And we'll get a bird's eye view of everything, and then we'll just start shooting things and blowing stuff up pretty badly, okay? And as you can see, it all works really, really well, okay? Now, to become a real penis with fingers, just go to the aimbot menu, go to unfair aimbot, and pretty much you shoot through buildings, schools, and everything else, and everybody dies, and that's about the end of it, you know? So on and so forth, and victory is mine. You just pissed off the lobby, and people are screaming and yelling at you now, okay? So there you go, and that's Jiggy, all right? So once this is done here, then I'm going to show you zombies, and we're going to do Sentinel. Sentinel menu, it's pretty close to the same thing. Holding the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, except you can use X to select, and then holding the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick to back out of the menu and to back out of the sub-menu, alright? It's a little strange, I know, but that's just the way that these people programmed it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Alright, so anyway, we'll back out of here. Yep, and then we'll back out of here. We'll go right to zombies. Alright, you'll see the instructions pop up on the left side of the screen once the cheats are loaded and everything. Alright? And what we're going to do here. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to go to local. And let's see here now. Okay. Yeah, the COVID-19 infected Earth. Alright. Select that. We'll do transit. Okay, good. The original, start the match, okay? Now you'll see the instructions pop up over here. We're going to do the green run. I'm going to quickly show you some things that are on this menu as well. So that way then you know what you got. And you know, you can explore from there, okay? So here we go, we're waiting the challenge, here we go, okay, good. There we go, alright, this is great, okay, there we go. Now, holding left trigger, push down right thumbstick, there it is, X to select, God mode, infinite ammo, let's see here, I'm going to sprint, double speed, no clip, and we'll bring that down to the aimbot, okay? Now, back out of there, we'll go to the weapons menu, X to select, and we'll go up to my favorite weapon right here, which is a fully automatic RPG, and then pretty much you can blow the hell out of everything under the sun with this thing, okay? Now, you know, like I said, there's the fun menu, you got black hole gun, portal gun, you got all kinds of crazy stuff, okay? We'll back out of there, alright? And then you got Forge menu, Zombies menu, where you can spawn a bunch of them, see? And then you can blow their faces off if you want. You can spawn some more, and then you can kill them all, real simple, you know? You can teleport them to them, you can make them all crawl, you do whatever you want with this crazy thing, it's nuts. Power-up menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players menu, so on and so forth, okay? So anyway, there you go, alright? Now I'm going to get out of here. Alright. Now, a little demonstration of Purge 4.0 for GTA 5. Alright, so as soon as we get back to FSD Dash, in which they're loaded, we're good. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay, now. Okay. So, we'll go into Xbox 360 games, alright? And, let's see here, we'll do a little bit of, yeah, here we go. Okay, good. Grand Theft Auto 5, there we go. We'll hit that. Got a game save on this thing as well. So, we're going to start off in the image crib and all that kind of good stuff. You're going to see a text box menu pop up here any second. And then you're going to be able to select D-pad left and X. Okay, and that will open up 3.9. Purge 4.0 currently opens with right D-pad and right stick. Okay, so anyway, we're going to select that. So that'll be for 3.9. All right, so yeah, so basically it's got two menus on this thing, and they both work, you know, together. Alright, so, you know, I'm not sure what's going to happen with 3.9 once everything is ported over to 4.0. I don't know, but, you know, I mean, there it is, okay? So we're starting up here, and then we're gonna boot up into his crib, and I'm gonna show you some things on 4.0, okay, that are pretty interesting. He's also ported in some more stuff and everything. He's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, the guy's a freaking nut job. So, and it all works pretty well so far. Life is good. All right, so anyway, we're gonna load into story mode now, and then after this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to get this thing on your network for the first time. Okay. So anyway, all right, here we go. Now let's see here. Okay. Now there's 4.0. All right. Now I'll tell you what. First thing we're gonna do. Let me do this real quick. Okay. We're going to close this menu out. We're going to open up 3.9. There you go. All right. And then what I'm going to do here is, let's see here. We'll go to Misc Options here. All right. Let me set this to daylight so then that way then you can see it a little better. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. So anyway, we'll get out of there. I'll just select all this crap right here. And there we are. All right. Now let's see here. Yeah, we'll turn that one off. That's no fun. Okay. Let's see here. Quick options. Yeah. We got fly mode, one shot kill, all that kind of good stuff on this. This is the older menu, by the way. Okay. Bodyguard menu, weapons menu, all that kind of good stuff. Okay. So anyway, you know, that's old 3.9. Now to close that menu out, D-pad left and X, and then open up 4.0. Right D-pad and right stick. There you go. All right. And then we got quick start options here. Okay. We'll turn that on. We'll turn that on. Yeah. Give yourself all weapons, infinite ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim, no ride down. And of course we will disable the phone because we don't want to be bothered with that. Here your quick options. You got slow mode, clean pet, invisible vehicle. You got drone mode. Drone mode is pretty cool. You got a lot of good stuff in there. You got let's see, you got creator mode where you can do a vehicle spawner, PTFX spawner, and you can spawn vehicles wherever you want. All right. Let's see here now. Okay. And then, of course, you got RC car mode where you can control a car and drive it like it's a remote control car. And you got air superiority, which is fun, okay? Because air superiority, well, don't like my car. Don't like this guy's car either. Okay, right, so as you can see, pretty much you can go anywhere you want and you can blow the crap out of stuff here. So on and so forth, okay? All that kind of good stuff. You even got slow missiles too, okay, as you can see. Yeah. They penetrate the ground and all that kind of good stuff. Where do you think you're going? Okay, so anyway, yeah, you got air superiority, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, let's see here now. We'll exit out of that. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get out of drone mode. Okay, we got my player. Okay, you see, it'll show me and everything, and then all players too, so on and so forth. Teleport locations. Okay, like stash current location or wherever you want, right? There is all kinds of crazy stuff here. You got IPL maps, ahead 10 foot, into nearest vehicle, into personal vehicle, stash current location, so on and so forth. You know, my stash teleports. You can go into there. They're Whiskey Mountain Drive, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, you know, so you got all kinds of crazy stuff here. You know that you can go to. You know, let's see here. You got character options. Okay, stash current pet variation. Model changer, you know, you could change, you could change the model or whatever you want to do. You got a genealogy editor, restore original animations, so on and so forth. Pet options, like the pet spawner, you know, and you can always spawn some favorite pets, like the ones that I love, like right here, okay? Never go anywhere without a stripper. Gotta have strippers, okay? So on and so forth. Alright, and then of course you got vehicle options, okay? You got Los Santos Customs, vehicle spawner, you can spawn anything you want, like a let's see here. Yeah, see? You can spawn just like that, see? Okay, so on and so forth, okay? Let's see here. You got max upgrades. You got all kinds of crazy stuff on there. Weapons options, okay, like the gravity gun. Okay, the gravity gun's really cool, alright? Because you see, once I get out of the vehicle, okay, pretty much I can walk around here. Yeah, there we go. Gravity gun works really good, okay? Because you see, let's see here, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, hold on here. Let me go here. Wait a minute. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So now we'll back out of there and then do this right here. Yeah, we'll grab a gun. There we go. Okay. So anyway, yep. I mean, you can grab her, and pretty much you can do anything you want. Okay? See? Like beat her up on the ground, roll her all over the place, bring her back to you. You know, see, she's coming up the street, knocking her. You know, it also works good for cars, too. Okay, I promise. See? As you can see, she's all underneath the car and everything. She's beating the car up pretty good, you know, so on and so forth. And then bring her back, you know. I mean, so on and so forth. And, yeah, she disappeared. But, pretty much all kinds of good stuff here, you know. So on and so forth. All kinds of crazy stuff that you can do. As you, yeah, see? You knock cars over, beat them up with the strippers, you know, so on and so forth. What do you mean you don't want, what do you mean you don't want a blowjob? I'll fix you. You're going to give me a blowjob. You're going to, hey, listen, you're going to pay. Okay, all right? One way or another, with a car or whatever, okay? So anyway, as you can see, and then, you know, they just fly everywhere, and then you just get rid of her. Okay, so on and so forth. She'll come back sooner or later, okay? Let's see her now. All right, so we'll get out of there. There's all kinds of good stuff there, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Weapons options. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then of course you got the stripper flinger, okay, which works really good. See? See? Works real good. And then if you leave the gravity gun on, you can control her. But we'll turn that off here, and then you can actually you know, throw flippers, strippers. See? You can knock people over with strippers too. See? It works real good. I promise. See, just like that car. Ooh, that hurt. Oh man, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Then of course you can, yeah, you can beat up the guy or whatever you want to do. See, works good. Bitch, get back here. Oh yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, there you go. You can throw it right in there. Whee! Okay, so on and so forth. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff on here to enjoy and have fun with, you know. You got creator mode, menu options, protections, all that kind of good stuff. So there you go. All right. Now we're gonna back out of here. Okay. So now, let me show you, Tristan. Tristan, how are you? Oh, well, you got 567 days off the server. That's pretty freaking good, Tristan. I'm happy, man. That's really cool. Miguel, how are you? Yo, good to see you, Joe. Doing well, man. Got myself some Mark and Digger stuff, you know, so it's all good. So things are going to get crazier, all right? So anyway, now, look, let me show you. Excuse me, a couple strippers got loose in here. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, that was my wife, by the way. Yeah, she got into Mark and Digger's room too. Trust me, okay? We had a rough week. Anyway. Miles, there's never a dull moment around here at the Mondello residence, I promise you. Okay? Okay. Okay. Pussy. Alright. Here's what we're going to do, okay? Let me show you now how to get this thing online for the first time, okay? So, shut this off here. Oh my God. Look, when you first get this crazy thing, okay, listen, you gotta do this a certain way for the first time. Okay, once you do it, then that's it, and pretty much you're good to go. Alright? So as you can see, we have a Wi-Fi adapter attached to this thing, okay? It's easy, it just clips on, clips on. This isn't the one that I'm gonna give you because it's got a broken antenna on it, okay? I got one in the stock one that I'm gonna give you. That's in much better shape, okay? But it still works, okay? So anyway, you plug that in, plug your USB in. Then what you're going to do is take the hard drive out, okay, and just pull that out of there, all right? And then what you're going to do is we're going to power it on, okay? Now, when the system boots, okay, what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and it's going to take us to the original dashboard, okay? As you can see, the system booted, all right? And then what's going to happen, we're going to go to the stock dashboard, and this is what you're going to do with this crazy thing, okay? We're going to sync up your controller, all right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up, over, we're going to bring it to settings, system, and then go down to network settings, all right? As you can see, my Wi-Fi is already selected. Yours is going to pop up over here, okay? You should be on WP2SK where you have a password that you put in, okay? If you don't, you're using a MAC address to validate, you know, the systems that are on your network. Well, you're going to have to get the MAC address off of this thing here and then, you know, whitelist it on the router and then sign into it, okay? All right? But if you run WP2SK, which is a password, then all you do is select your Wi-Fi, like that. Put your password in. Once you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like this. You're going to get a check mark. You're going to get 2 red X's, okay? Dash launch is protecting the KV. That's the reason why, which is a good thing. You don't want to directly connect to Xbox Live because they'll see it's a modified bootloader and instantly ban the KV. Not a good thing, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? So, what you're going to get, check mark, 2 red X's. I don't care what these two do. That's the only one I care about. You got to be connected to your LAN in order to get to the internet and the Xbox Live, okay? So make sure you got green dots going to your LAN, all right? Once that happens, real easy, power the system off, okay? Take the hard drive, plug it back in, all right? One of the most important things that you must do, and I cannot emphasize enough on this, is unplug the damn thing, okay? Leave this unplugged for 5 minutes just to clear the TCP buffers and all that crap because they sit in there, it's stored, and if you don't do this, what will happen is the damn thing, it'll act like it's signed in, but it's not. And, when you go to Xbox Live, it's going to give you a DNS error or an error number, an 89OE, whatever the hell it is. And you're sitting there going like, what the hell? Okay, so please, unplug this, all right? Leave it out for 5 minutes. The only reason I'm plugging it back in is because the TCP buffers are supposedly right because it's already on my network. So that's the reason why I can plug it in right now. You have to wait 5 minutes. And, this has bitten me in the ass before, too. Because all of a sudden, it just like, my DNS is blown. I'm like going like, okay, now I got to sit here and wait 5 minutes for the damn thing to connect, okay? So anyway, please, leave it disconnected for 5 minutes. Once that's done, plug it back in, okay? And then power it back on, okay, once you're done there. All right, now, system's going to boot. When it does, okay, you're going to see the Xbox logo come up, and what you just did, okay? And now what's going to happen is you're going to see this green stuff moving around. Well, that green stuff is going to stop. When that stops, you're going to hear the fan speed kick up, okay? When that happens, FSD is going to load. See, it locked the server. That's good. And then you're going to see plugins come across the screen, which is half the battle, which means that we're connected. We're on a local area network. We're getting out to the internet and everything. Now, all we got to do is make sure that we can hook up to Xbox Live, okay? So, we got our plugins and everything. We'll sync up our controller right here. What we'll do now is we'll go on over, and we'll go on over to the homebrew section right here. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll go to Xbox 360 dashboard. We're going to hit it. We'll load it up. Now, a square should pop up, hopefully. Yes, there it is, okay? That means that we got a good DNS. We're good, okay? We're connected. We're good to go. We're good to go on live, okay? So anyway, once you got it, good, hit A. All right, and then what I want you to do, now, look, you could do this if you want. If you have a retail profile that you've used, if you want to download it to a modified bootloader, that's your business, okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't had any profile bans in a long, long time. As you can see, my KV life is good, according to Tristan McLean, because he just got 567 days out of a KV, okay? And just got banned today, okay? So not bad, not too shabby, all right? Like I said, nothing's perfect, okay? We're not God, but we can come pretty close. So, look, if you want to download your profile to it, hey, by all means, go ahead. All right, but that's on you. I would not recommend that. What I recommend is you go into xboxlive.com/live. All right, go there, make a modest profile. Just use Outlook for the credentials. Make a modest profile. You can modify your retail profile, from a distance if you want or whatever. Okay, so that way then it's a little safer. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but make your profile and everything. Come back here. Once you make it and you put your password in and everything, what's going to happen is when it signs in, it's going to look like this. Okay. It's going to spin your profile around. You're going to see the spinning circle of death, and then you're going to see that it's logged in. Life is good. There we are. Waving good. We're signed in. We're good. Okay? Now, in the event that you're sitting there for 15 minutes and the damn thing has not downloaded the profile or anything like that, well, it's not going to because there's a problem. All right? Evidently, some corruption happened during the download or whatever, and it just screwed the entire profile. Okay? So if that happens, I'm going to tell you how to fix it. Okay? It's really easy. You back out of where you're downloading the profile, okay, come here. This is only if you have a problem downloading the profile. Go up, go over, go to settings, go to system, all right? Once you go to system, go to storage. Click on it, okay? All right, and then once you see these hard drives, okay, click on that, all right? Then what I want you to do, I want you to go down to profiles, and the profile that you try to download is going to be up underneath this thing. Highlight it with the D-pad, all right? Hit A. And then delete it right off the hard drive because it's no good anyway. Okay, it's all corrupted. So just delete it, and then back out of here, okay? Then back out of here. Okay, now, see where it says hard drive. Leave that highlighted, hit Y. Okay? So as you can see, it's a 250 gig drive. 229 gigabyte left because that's for the rest of it's for the operating system and everything else. It may say 120, it's a 250, okay? Just so you know. All right, now look, what you're going to do, you're going to clear the system cache. You're going to do it twice because Microsoft likes for you to repeat yourself. So you're going to do it once, yes, and then we're going to do it again. Okay, we're going to hit Y once again, clear system cache, yes, all right, system cache is cleared, life is good. Then, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Okay, up, over, games, no, social, sorry about that, okay, whoopsie. Okay, yeah, social, sign in, sign out, then re-download your profile, it'll work, you won't have a problem. Okay, once that happens then, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, and that'll take you back to FSD. Now you're just about ready. There's one other program that you have to run on this thing once you download your profile and you're signed into it and everything, because I want to make sure all the XBLA and all of the DLC are, you know, signed to this console, alright? It's called unlocking, alright? So, we go to the homebrew section, there's XM360. Hit it again, okay? Now, what it's doing is building a list of the content that's on the hard drive, the downloadable content and also the XBLA. Now, remember, if you get a game that you want and you download it on here and you have some downloadable content for it, well, you got to remember to unlock it. You got to come to this program and unlock it. So if you download it off of a torrent site or off of a website or wherever it is that you downloaded it from, please, for the love of God, after you download it, you put it in the content folder, put it under the correct title media ID, come in here, okay, and have it look for the DLC, okay, and then unlock it, okay? As you can see, we have little padlocks to the right here, okay? So what we're going to do is I'll show you how to unlock the XBLA. All you got to do is you go unlock XBLA, hit it, and because it's already unlocked to this profile, we're good, okay? So life is good. Then we're going to go to show DLC, okay? Now, showing DLC, as you can see, we have some locked ones here, unlocked, so on and so forth. So all we got to do is go over, bring it down to unlock DLC, hit A. All right, now we'll unlock the downloadable content, okay? You'll see those padlocks open, okay? Unlock 10 DLC files, which means now everything is unlocked, so we're good. Then come back over here, bring it down to exit the dash, hit A. That will take us back to FSD dash, all right? And then everything is unlocked and you're free to do whatever it is that you want to do with this crazy thing, okay? Now, another thing, all right, look, emulators, they all work fine. They play they play with the server or without. They play well together, okay? We go to emulators. I'll demonstrate Game Boy Advance, okay? This is for Game Boy. As you can see, there you are, all right? We hit games. There's your games right there, okay? Now, right trigger to go down page by page. Left trigger go up page by page. D-pad down, D-pad up. A to play. B for the main menu. If you have a hard drive where you're putting stuff on it, you know, like little ROMs or whatever, you can go RB to switch device. You can add the game to your favorites with LB. You know, I mean, it's got a whole bunch of stuff on there, all right? So anyway, we'll back out of there now, and we'll exit. When you're done with it, that's it. MAME is the same way. All of them are the same way, okay? So, you know, and there's over like 7,000 ROMs just in MAME alone, all right? So that should keep you busy for a while if you're into the nostalgic stuff. All right, now. Okay, now just to show you, Xbox Classic games, a horse of another color, okay? When you're playing a classic game, it doesn't work with the server. What I mean by that is, when you hit the guide button, see all this fancy stuff and the fancy guide and all that crap? Well, it won't work with that, okay? What will happen is when you try to load it, we'll do Tony Hawk's Underground, you're going to get a big black screen. It ain't going to work, okay? Reason being is because it's calling a place that, well, there's two programs calling the same place in memory. This thing's getting confused, and it's like, oh my god. All right, so the end result is a big black screen and nothing, all right? Now, you didn't break it, okay? It's just, it's stuck. So, what do we have to do to play a classic game? I'm going to show you what we do, okay? Power up the console, all right? Now, you're going to put the system in bypass mode. This also allows you to play offline and do all kinds of crazy stuff like that, too, okay? Bypass mode is simply this. You power it on, you hit the eject button, okay? Leave the tray hanging out, okay, until it reaches the dashboard, until it reaches FSD, okay? So, we're leaving that out, we're waiting for this logo to go away, and we're waiting to go to FSD. We're leaving the tray hanging out, okay? What we're doing is we're bypassing the plugins 2 through 5, all right? And what's happening is you know, we're not going to load any you know, menus or anything like that. As you can see, we're not hooked up on the internet or anything like that. The only plugin that's active is XBDM, okay? Because as you can see, you have an IP address here, which is cool. Because now, with XBDM, if you have Xbox 360 Neighborhood or you have FTP, either one of them will work. you can hook into this console and you can transfer files, folders, whatever it is, games from the computer that you downloaded onto here. You do whatever you want, okay? Now, we reach the dashboard, good. I'm going to push the tray back in. I'm going to sync up the controller here, all right? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to classic games, all right? This is the way you play a classic game. We'll hit that, start it up. And as you can see, there's the old logo and everything else because these are all the games from the 2002 original top 20 model Xbox, okay? And there it is playing, okay? Real simple, as you can see. And it works just fine, okay? So you can play the older games on the Xbox 360, okay? And as you can see, there we go. There's a story mode, all that stuff. See, and as you can see, it all plays, okay? Now, once you're done with the classic game, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, and that's it. Real simple. Now, remember, when you're in bypass mode, that you do not have a connection to the internet. So if you try to play an Xbox 360 game online, it ain't going to let you. All right? It's going to say, what are you, nuts? You got me in bypass mode. Okay? So what you have to do is just power the console off and then power it back on normally, and that will put you back online. Okay? So anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for your business. Thank you for your patience. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the for dealing with all the insanity and everything else that comes with my purchases. And if you need anything, just give me a holler. I thank you all. The guys, thanks a lot for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love that you're hanging out with me and stuff like that. And remember, enjoy some of Mark and Digger's friggin' hazelnut rum. Remember to drink some of that while you're playing, so that way you can get violent and start cursing people out and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, also have hookers and cats and everything else in the background. Anyway, listen, thanks so much. All right, thanks again for your business. We're shipping it off on Monday. You'll have a tracking number. Okay, I got a bunch to do, guys, so hang on to your asses because here we go. Anyway.